Hello everyone, Brachiosaurus227 here, and welcome to the very first episode of Season 1 of the Nerf Archives, a show where I will be going over and analyzing every type of blaster I can get my hands on, whether it's a water blaster, ball blaster, dart blaster. I will get my hands on it and I will review it. And guess what? If I can't get my hands on it, I'm going to get someone else to review it as well. These are basically short reviews or overviews of each blaster that I go through. So bear with me through this series. There's quite a bit of episodes I have filmed, and let's get started. The first blaster, the Nerf Tech Target Eliminator. The Nerf Tech Target Eliminator came out before I was born, way back in 2003. This blaster is 20 years old, and to my knowledge, it was one of the first Nerf blasters to ever shoot standard length Nerf darts. So basically, this is the first blaster to ever introduce the most popular dart type into the hobby, which makes it such an iconic blaster that no one ever seems to talk about. As you can see, it is a front-loading, rear priming blaster. It's direct plunger. You have two dart holders here, and basically to operate the blaster, you just put the dart in the front, pull it back, and fire. Now, one thing that's really cool about this blaster, it has a really nice grip. The grip is really good and sturdy. It's a very comfortable and sleek grip as well. It's very thin and narrow while not being uncomfortable. It's just the perfect size and proportions for everything. What's amazing is, even though this is one of the first Nerf blasters to shoot standard length darts, it actually performs really, really well, up to 50 feet in my range tests. And when I got this in the Chronograph, back when I first got this blaster, when I put it through the Chronograph, it actually got to 70 FPS. So this blaster is amazing, especially to be one of the first blasters to shoot standard length foam darts. One cool thing about this blaster is it has the whole vintage feel. You could get the 90s. It feels very 90s and not 2003, but it is from 2003. It has a really just good overall feel. It's very sturdy. It has a robust prime and a very loud shot. It's very satisfying to shoot as well. It looks really cool. And apparently this came out in a kit way back when with like a target setup. It's pretty cool. And you can't really get these brand new today. You could certainly find some on eBay for sale brand new in box. But if you were wanting to get one used, not brand new in box, it's probably going to run you back about $10, maybe even less. It's not that expensive at all. What can this blaster offer us today? Well, actually quite a bit. It has some mod potential, actually about the same as a Night Finder. It has a pretty decent sized plunger tube, and you can put some brass in there and get to shoot short darts. That would work really well. This is a very good blaster. It has a lot of mod potential. I really like how it has this big priming handle. Is so easy to grab compared to a lot of other blasters. Overall, it's an amazing blaster, and I would give it a great rating. The overall public opinion of this today isn't really that much because this blaster isn't as well known as a lot of other blasters, or it's really not as well known as it should be because it's such an amazing blaster. There's actually another variant that shot old school mega darts, which were a vintage type of dart that were kind of bigger than the normal dart. They had similar proportions to ultra darts, except they were a little bit longer. So yeah, that is the Nerf Tech Target Eliminator. Overall, it's a great blaster, and I definitely think if you see one at a thrift store or you want to get one on eBay, definitely give this a recommended buy. Well guys, that is the first episode of the Nerf Archives. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please feel free to leave a like. We have a bunch more episodes coming out. Check out tomorrow's episode because it's going to be awesome.
My junk drawer, my junk drawer. So many things I don't know what they're for, but I won't let it go. No, I will add more useless little things to my junk drawer.